Hello, and welcome to my podcast. Whether you're walking to work, having a cup of coffee, or just seeking positive vibes, join me as I share timeless wisdom and practical tools to make your life better. Let's dive in. Today I felt the need to share about how to cultivate and protect your peace. Peace of mind is not only achievable, but grows in abundance once we know how to nourish it. And to nourish it, we need to connect with our inner self and remember that the world is full of hope and possibilities. We must learn to grow peace despite moments of chaos, because it is challenges that lead us to true freedom of the spirit. What is peace? To me, peace is seeking the simplest tasks to be meditations. It's watching the sun rise or set and taking in deep breaths full of gratitude. It is seeking a daily action to relearn the virtues of patience, gentleness, and giving. To me, peace is giving back to my community. It is practicing openness and humility in my relationships. Nourishment begins with the body, but the spirit must be fed with equal care. To live a beautiful life is just to allow ourselves to be human and not resist life, no change, because it's hard, but to embrace our lives with grace. I was inspired to do this episode today because I was listening to a podcast that made me promise myself to cultivate and protect my peace. I realized that I've been living a lifestyle of not cultivating and protecting my peace. Most of the time, I was anxious. I didn't have boundaries and always told people yes than a simple no. To be an effective mother, daughter, wife, entrepreneur, fill in the blank, you have to take care of your mental health. And part of that is protecting your peace. And so when I realized this, I got myself back to a more grounded and centered place. I will be sharing with you how to cultivate your peace. And I encourage you to do this for yourself. Step number 1, step away from the noise around you. By noise, I mean calm your mind. Limit the worry, the stress, the anxiety that you have. By, for example, limiting your social media or media in general. Because you're the only one responsible for how you feel. If you watch sad news from your social media account, you will feel sad. The second thing on how to cultivate your peace is to limit the peace stealers in your life. These are the people who have no boundaries. They love to complain. These are the people who always seem to be in a crisis. You need enough energy to create your life. So you need to be around people who are peaceful to think beautiful thoughts. Learn to set boundaries with people because boundaries go hand in hand with peace. They are hard, but once you set them from a place of love, you begin to experience peace. The third step is engage in peaceful activities. This is going to look different for all of us. For some people like me, it may be my journaling practice, listening to certain type of music, watching certain types of YouTube videos and listening to podcasts that nourish my body and spirit. Taking long walks in nature, reading a book, all these activities brings me to the present moment. I want you to know that we fall out of peace when our brain starts thinking of our past and future. I want you to be curious. What brings you peace? My final suggestion to cultivate your peace is don't fight your human emotions. The worry, the stress, embrace these emotions because we are all humans and we aren't going to be at peace every time. Don't beat yourself up because as humans, we are going to experience all these things. The joy, the anger, the happiness, the frustration. And so, when you're in a place where you have no peace, I want you to ask yourself, if I had peace, what would I be thinking? How would I be feeling? And how would I show up? Journal to see your thoughts. Are they intentional? Is your energy reactive? That is it full of anger? Get yourself back to your peaceful thoughts. Get back to your truth. Remember, you're the one responsible of how you feel in every moment and situation. I want to share with you how to protect your peace. To protect your peace, you must change your mindset. You must change your thoughts and beliefs. Most importantly, you must embrace thoughts that bring you peace. If you're feeling stressed, worried, and anxious, I want you to consider practicing these thoughts. So the first one is, it's all happening for me, you, and us. I believe that everything happens for our good, for us to grow, and for us to have an opportunity to take a look into ourselves. This thought just brings me peace. The other one is, I am loved and fully supported. I believe and have learned that life is about our connection to God and our connection to ourselves. So oftentimes, what happens is we forget our connection to God and seek connections with others. And we lose that spiritual connection with someone so greater than us. And also lose the connection with ourselves. The relationship with ourselves is an important relationship. So we have to remind ourselves that we are fully supported by God in ourselves. And say, I will support and love me no matter what. This thought will bring you back to peace. The third thought is, there is no hurry. We always think that over there is better. So we often say to ourselves, and also to others, once we get through the pandemic, once we get over there when we have lost the weight, once we get through 2020, once we've met the man, once we've made the money, we are always chasing things over there. And it causes us to live in a state of stress, worry, and anxiety. But when you realize what you're chasing is a feeling, and you get to embrace your now and here, you finally embrace peace. You become more creative. You embrace and create the feeling you seek over there now. And this allows you to slow down. And without pressure, you start to speed up. The last thought is, I am worthy and more than enough. I want you to practice in believing in this thought. Because a lot of you, all you have been doing is believing in collecting evidence that you aren't enough. Because it is only you who gets to decide if you're enough or not, or if you're worthy or not. And the more you practice in believing in your enoughness and worthiness, what is going to happen is that you will force your brain to start looking for evidence for what you want to believe, for your enoughness, for your worthiness. When you practice to believe that you are worthy or enough, you will show up in the world differently. You will not be begging people to like you. You won't be chasing people. You won't be working extra hard to prove your worth. this is the best peaceful thought that I can share. Because guess what? You are worthy. And I want you to practice believing in it. So this weekend and week also, I want you to cultivate and protect your peace because it is important. I want you to take notice of what is stealing your peace. What activity is taking your peace? I want you to notice who you're hanging out with that is making it harder for you to experience your peace. Your peace is important, so do the work to protect it. Sending you light and love your way. God bless and stay safe.